So this is a good country show tonight, and let's get started, Mrs. Farmer.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna start right here.
All right.
I'll just chop that up a little bit for you.
Yeah, make it about 4 pieces. That'd be perfect.
Is that small enough, Mrs. Farmer?
Perfect. I'll do it in sections of 2.
Now that's a lot of onion. I'm gonna put most of that in there.
I like onion.
And those are chopped very finely. You don't have to have huge batches of onions. Now, Mrs. Farmer, I'm gonna start giving you some carrots. Now we use 3 or 4 good-sized carrots because I like carrots, and I think they really accentuate the beans, and the sugar that's in the carrots really makes a nice, sweet, wonderful addition to our bean with bacon soup. Was that it, Mrs. Farmer?
Perfect. Look good?
Beautiful.
That was nice.
All right, so we have
Lots of carrots.
lots of carrots, lots of onions. Now I'm gonna come back with some celery. And let's say a half a cup of celery. So this is not just a bean soup per se. This is a wonderful vegetable soup.
Oh, yeah.
But really, if you look at bean with bacon soup, think about this. As you cook more and more, you're gonna start analyzing things. You're gonna go to a restaurant, you're gonna say, ooh, is that thyme? What is that what is that smoky flavor? Ooh, what is that?
Yeah.
Then you start breaking that down, you bring that home and incorporate that into your own things. Let your tongue and your nose work together and come home and try these things. So I know there's the smoky flavor, I know there's the onion flavor, I know there's the celery flavor, so I'm gonna enhance that even more as we go along with our beans. Now the biggest pain when you're dealing with bean soup is getting your beans ready.
Right.
We're just gonna take these beans, we're gonna put them in a colander, and we're gonna rinse them. Any irregularities or anything that's not that good, we'll just pop it out. Just rinse that off real quick. So we have about 2 cups, a little over 2 cups of our northern beans. Not the same as navy beans.
That's right.
But close. I'll go ahead and put those in there, dry. Now, Mrs. Farmer, we have been saving our chicken broth, and we have right here about 5½ to 6 cups. Now remember, you wanna have plenty of liquid in here because if that cooks down, you're gonna have a bunch of dry beans.
That's right, you don't want that.
So, what am I gonna flavor this with? Now remember I said the smoky flavor. You gotta get that smoky flavor. So one thing I'm gonna do right off the bat is take some liquid smoke hickory. I'm gonna pour that in there. I'm gonna put quite a bit because, you know, a little dab will do you, but I really want that smoky flavor to come out.
I smell that now.
Along with that,
what do you got there, like 6 pieces of bacon, 5 or 6?
about 6 pieces. I want a lot of bacon there.
Yeah.
Now I want these pieces cut up fairly small because it's gonna come floating to the top when we're done. And so our bacon goes. Boom, boom, boom. Now thank goodness old Glenn didn't get all our pepper.
Got a little bit left.
Got a little bit left. I like pepper a lot, and you
I
like
do
pepper
too.
a lot.
You can't.
So I'm gonna put a little more in there than you probably would. Then I'm gonna take any seasoning that has celery seed in it that you might like.
Yeah.
Use a additive or a salty flavoring that has celery seed. And I put this together myself. It's just got some onion powder, salt, a little bit of garlic, and some celery seed. Something else I like for most soups is thyme, and this is no different. I'm gonna put a little bit of thyme in here, some dried thyme. One other thing I'm gonna do, this may sound strange, but I'm gonna use some poultry seasoning that has paprika in it. Now you think about the salt.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too salty. And you're gonna get some salt from your bacon. And I always, I've just got some chicken bouillon cubes here. Automatic, stocky
Right. Delicious.
flavor going on there. It adds so much. I'm gonna put 2 to 3 of the chicken bouillon cubes in here. With your regular bean soup, you don't have a reddish tomato puree in there.
Right.
You do in bean with bacon soup. You have that tomato taste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our tomato paste, and then we're gonna take a little bit of ketchup as well. Now sweeten it up just a little bit. You'd be shocked to know how much sugar
It's in ketchup.
is in ketchup.
Yeah.
But I find that sweetness really bumps it up a notch. And there's something else when you're eating bean with bacon soup, and you may have seen this on our last week's show, the week before, just a little bit of red wine vinegar.
You like red wine
It's gonna
vinegar,
get that little tart taste that you get there. So we got everything in there, Mrs. Farmer?
I think you do.
Now I wanna make sure these are done, so I'm gonna go about an hour maybe an hour 5, hour 10 minutes on this thing. Let's think, soaking overnight, cooking 4 or 5 hours all day. It can be a 10, 12-hour process. 1 hour.
See how it does. I know it's gonna
1
be good.
hour. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yum, I'm excited.
I put some fresh ground cherry pepper.
That looks
now
so
this
good.
is now this is to be legal. You have to put some chow and you mix
Okay.
it up. Now it's also acceptable to take a big old piece of cornbread and break up in here.
Okay.
That's what I did as a kid. Or you can chase it with the cornbread.
I like to chase
You
it.
wanna chase
I
it?
want to chase it.
Mrs. Farmer, you want me to mix the
Yes.
chow in there for you?
I'm gonna put the butter all over here.
Excuse me, that is green tomato relish, which is about the same as chow.
Can I try?
You can. Bean with bacon soup.
Wow.
See the carrots
That's
in
so
there?
good. It's nice and thick. That's delicious.
It's one of my favorite things to eat as a kid.
Take a piece
I'm
of
gonna take a
cornbread.
big old hunk and bite of this cornbread right here.
I'll take a bite of that too. That's
Taste
so
the
good.
chow,
And yes,
the onions.
and then a little
and
hot bite.
a little
It's
heat.
good.
Oh. This is absolutely delicious.
That is. I can eat
It's
a lot.
absolutely wonderful.